Vanakkam and welcome to Indulge Auto. So this time, continuing on our dream electric cars, we have yet another brand new car that Mahindra has just unleashed in our automotive world. Meet the XEV 9S. Yes, the previous iterations were the E, the XEV 9, the XEV 6. This one is S. S for what? S for larger space, maybe? No, not the small space, but a larger space. So this is a true blue 7-seater that the company has introduced. Many of you might remark that it looks remarkably similar to the XUV 700, which I assure you is the case, but mounted on Mahindra's all-electric Inglo platform. And right now, I'm going to introduce this car to you and talk to you some of the salient features as to what makes this car special, especially for a larger family or if you want to travel with 6 other people besides the driver for a total of 7. Of course, these are the days of connected DRLs, and hence you have this entire DRL thing going right down here. I purposely put on the headlights and the side markers to show you that these lamps are different. You don't need a conventional grille in the front because, you know, there is no engine here. You do have a camera for the 360 here and a camera on top that is for the ADAS, the Advanced Driver Assistance System, that is mounted right out there. Clean front lines. This is the place where the radar resides behind the grille. And of course, as I said, very similar cues to the XUV 700, but of course, it's a very different car. Now, if you take a look at the side, aerodynamic tires, wheels rather, these, you know, help to cut the airflow better and adds to the overall range. Now, what is very interesting is Mahindra has put the variant sticker here, 3 above. This is, so you have a 1 above, 2 above, 3 above. This is a variant sticker here. Over here you see the camera for the 360. Of course, these pop-out, pull-out handles. But one thing I must mention here is that you can now operate them with the NFC card, which is, in my opinion, very convenient because you can just keep it in your wallet and use it as and when necessary. Of course, no forgetting what the electric car platform is all about. The side again looks similar. You will notice this extra space because, of course, you will have 2 extra seats in this as we spoke about. Let's now talk about the boot and see what has happened there. Coming to the back, of course, you have the XEV 9S lettering right here so that you don't forget what you are driving, the rear view camera. But besides all of that, of course, is the rear hatch. I'm surprised it isn't powered even in the top model. Now, I think this much should have been done, but yes, cost is a factor, but this should have been done. So now here you see the 2 rear seats. There is a bit amount of space, and to lower them, all you need to do is just press them down like that. And you have about 500 liters of boot space with this folded down. Quite a large area, and of course if you see at the back you have places for independent air conditioning control, you have vents and a 12-volt power socket, and of course the sound system right on top of you. Plenty of stuff here, but I do feel that, you know, this whole system of using this to put it down and pull it up, to me it looks a little flimsy, and I don't know, will this break in the long run over years of use? Difficult to say, but for the moment at least it looks nice, stylish, and becomes a full flat floor at the back. The interiors of the XEV 9S are also very beautiful. You know, this is the age of high tech and screens, and everybody wants to go right up there, and here you are. 3 screens, what the company calls coast to coast, right from the passenger side, who can also view what's playing or maybe watch a separate movie, play games, to the main infotainment screen, which is right here, that gives you your navigation and other controls like it's supposed to, and of course the driver's display, which is extremely important. Silent air conditioning in a silent car. And you know, I really quite like the steering wheel. This is a nice 2-spoke unit with your regeneration pedals and all, which are right here. You can do a 1-pedal driving just using this. You can change your regen modes. Basic controls are all here. Wiper and your headlight stacks, this is good. Frameless auto dimming mirror. Over here you have controls for the sunroof and a SOS button in case you need help. And what is very interesting is there is a camera here. Now this, you would ask, why is this camera here? Well, You can take a selfie, and amazingly, you can also do a video call while driving, although we will not recommend it. Seats and all look very good. No leather these days, unfortunately. All that is gone with the wind. But yes, this perforation looks nice, gives it an upmarket look. It's got a boss mode, which I will show you when I get into the back seat. But overall, slick controls here, electronic parking brake, and an iDrive type controller to control most of the functions of this touchscreen. You have a bit of space here. You can keep the key here. Then you have a storage space here, which comes with 265-watt chargers, QI charging, wireless port, and of course some basic controls. I mean, you can vary your, for example, steering effort while parking, ADAS, 360-degree cameras. The company actually claims 540 because you can even see what is under the car. So yeah, all in all, pretty busy looking place, very high tech, but yeah, works. So the rear seat space is quite good. Don't forget, this is a 2762 wheelbase car, so you have enough space here, and even someone like me has enough to move around. Of course, you get a second row wireless charger in this model. Not all have it, only some do, but yeah, AC vents at the back, and you have a space to attach your own electronic device. You could get an iPad or equivalent or any other pad, and there's a provision to attach it here. 65-watt fast charging ports on both sides. What I like about the fact is that if you're sitting here, now you have a boss mode available on this. So all I need to do is press this, and you can see that it moves forward, freeing up even more leg space if you want to sit at the back here. The back is now, of course, reclinable, so you can, go further like this. My favorite feature, the center armrest has not been omitted. So overall, it's a nice, comfortable car. You also get ventilation for the seats at the back. There's a button right here which I can press to cool my bum, which works on this. And of course, now you have the infamous blinds, which I feel are the most useful things in our country. And yes, we look forward to being driven in it as well, besides driving it. Now what we should do is take a look at the front and see whether there is an engine in this car or is there no engine in this car. So I've just unlocked the so-called front space from inside by pulling the tab 2 times, and I can just lift it up easily. Nice to see it's hydraulically assisted. You have some space here for about 150 liters of stuff that you can put in. You can lift this to hide a couple of things, maybe a bottle. They're just kidding. But anyway, there's 150 liters of space here. Naturally, you can't see. There's no conventional engine here. There is a motor that's inside, but that's not serviceable openly. So obviously, you can't see that. 60 kilo load capacity. I think overall it's good. And the fact that you have opened the front bonnet means your indicators are flashing. Shall we close it now? Like this. And it's closed. We have driven this car extensively and we told you about some of its greater features. One of the most important things now is to consider the price. As I said, there's a 59 kilowatt hour battery, there's a 70 kilowatt hour battery and a 79 kilowatt battery. Prices start at about 20 lakhs, 19.95 to be very precise, for the base 59 kilowatt hour, as it's called a pack 1. You have a pack 1, pack 2, pack 3 and a pack 3 and above. Basically, the difference is in the equipment and the loading of the car. So yes, as I said, the pricing starts at about 20 lakhs, 19.95 and can go up to 29.45 lakhs for the top of the model range loaded 79 kilowatt hour pack 3 and above car, which is the one that we drove today. It's an excellent car. I mean, which electric car is not good to drive? If you're fond of driving, and this can be quite an oxymoron, I do tend to think that an electric car is one that solves your problems. It's quick, it's fast, it's efficient, it's effortless, and it's cheaper to run because there are not so many moving parts. Would I recommend this car? Yes, I would. How much would I say out of 10? At least 8.5. It deserves that much. And I think, although there are small things which could do better, but then no car is perfect, including a Rolls Royce. So I think, yeah, this is a great car and we had a lot of fun driving it and reviewing it for you. And if you also enjoyed being here with us, do drop us a line, follow our social media channels. And hey, I look forward to seeing you soon on another drive. Till then, keep safe, buckle up and don't drink and drive.